Pleasure to meet you. My name is Kasia Geiger and I am a co-founder and CEO of Humatico. Today I would like to present to you our solution for global fertilizer cost of supply and agriculture waste problem. One of the main issues in agriculture is proper nutrient management. Where the soil is not fertile enough, chemical fertilizers need to be introduced. Worldwide, we use currently over 200 million tons of chemical fertilizers. In the recent 12 months, the prices for regular fertilizers had not just doubled, but also the availability became a serious issue too. And worldwide, there are just few countries which have all resources to produce chemical fertilizers. So the current farming situation is only to going get worse. We have to produce more food using much less resources, and everything needs to be done emission-free. Our team spotted the growing issues. We have spent 5 years on R&D process and created a simply-to-use platform which converts organic waste into a ready-to-use fertilizer. Humatico extraction technology is based on the supercavitation physical process and principles. We process a local available organic waste and we can adjust it also to different raw material streams. Through an extraction and fermentation process in our reactor, we will receive a ready product. Taking in account, for example, manure, we can convert it to an effective fertilizer with nitrogen, potassium and phosphorus, so a natural upcycled NPK fertilizer. On the other hand, from organic material like straw, leaves, stems, seaweed, even wood chips or food processing waste, we can obtain potassium humates. A production batch takes in our reactor only 3 to 4 hours and it uses very less electricity, just around 10 kilowatts per hour. Our equipment is easy to use and right on the farm, so it can be also exploited as a service. Using Humatico at the farm, you can significantly reduce greenhouse gases emissions from fertilizer usage up to 90% and decrease cost of farming. Our calculations shows that even up to 70% comparing to application of traditional inorganic fertilizer. So how our reactor works in detail? Alexander, our CTO and technology inventor, will present it to you.
Here, you can see a unit for production of organic fertilizers. It consists of 2 reactors, each 400 liters, filters for filtering of ready product, cavitation unit for homogenization of entry materials. As raw materials, we can use organic materials, such as brown coal, peat, or other organic matter, and 2 plastic containers, one for a pre-mixed raw materials and one for ready product, potassium humate. Filters are replaceable. We can replace them based on how much filtrated matters are captured inside the filtration unit. When we need to clean it, we just remove the upper part, remove the filtration element, wash it with water, and install it back. Potassium humate production process looks as follows. We open the lid of homogenization unit, insert raw materials and water, and launch the circulation pump. It pumps the liquid through a closed loop. The key here is the supercavitation section. where an effective homogenization process happens during the circulation stage. Key two raw materials we use at the beginning of the process is organic matter and water. Water increases speed and quality of dispersion process. After 5 to 6 minutes, dispersion process ends. Then we pump out the content of this tank into the reactors. We have 2 reactors to increase the speed of the production. Each reactor has 400 liters. The whole fermentation and potassium humate production process lasts 4 hours. After the process is finished, we open the valve and ready product goes to filtration. Inside the filtration section, we clear the organic fertilizer from any inclusions, which did not react during the previous stage. Next, we pump the ready fertilizer into the storage tank. Later, we can pack up fertilizer in 10 or 20 liter canisters. This control unit is used to launch the engine of the first reactor, the engine of the second reactor, and the circulation pump. We can launch them together or separately. All depends on the production capacity we need to achieve. Maximal production capacity of this line is 1 ton of fertilizer per cycle. We can observe the production process through the lead. We see the mixer. By controlling the speed of the engine, we can regulate the amount of rotations of the mixer from 6 to higher or lower RPMs. After filtration, we receive a ready product, an organic fertilizer in a liquid form. This is a concentrated potassium humate fertilizer. It can be used for various crops and is further diluted by water. Other microelements can be added to it.
Humatico thinks in the 3 bottom line approach. We can save farmers' work and money, cut his farm emissions, but also give to the farmer an additional revenue stream. Doing a simple math, Humatico can convert a low price, for example manure or other organic waste, and convert it to much valuable and easy to distribute end product, which not just increase yields and improve the crop quality, but also restore the topsoil due to the humic acids and which are extracted from the biomass. But in total, Humatico lowers the cost of farming and brings circularity to the farm operation and to agriculture value chain. Cutting of agriculture waste and significantly the usage of chemical fertilizers, Humatico reactor is the right puzzle to introduce the truly sustainable farming.